Hi YouTube, this is Pen Withers. This is part 7 in Perranwell station build, and the post office finally on the second attempt has managed to get my new signal box sign here. This is the new ones that Justin cut out of the, I think it was 1/2 mil black plastic with a white laminate on the top, and the one above that was the laser cut ply that he did for me, which I painted, but I got to give it to him that in the plastic. Obviously my painting was only a quick paint job. It's certainly a lot crisper. It's going to look really smart. He's also done me I see if I can drop this into the equation. He's done that for my Pen Withers junction box, so there will be something on that at a later date. But at the minute, this is the one we're going for, so I'm going to get that fitted, and then probably I've done a little bit of weathering on the signal box, dirtied it down, but I got a little bit more to do on that. I'm going to get the nameplate on, fix the staircase, and then jump on the inside and start on the internal detail. But we'll be back in a while when we got these bits fixed. Right, got the signal box sign fitted, and I am really pleased with it. A bit closer. Really looks good. Obviously fitted the staircase. That's all fixed in place now. So next off we will go and have a look at getting the internal detail done. But I think that is probably getting the effect that I wanted. Right, as I showed you before, I picked up a brass etched kit from 7 Models. I picked this up at a show, and this is the signal box detail. So this is the etch that you get. So obviously you've got the signal box levers. There, the 3 sections. There is the plates to go in to the floor, and then they actually make a wood burner, a desk. There's also some bell boxes to go on the shelf, and there is the detail if you add a level crossing gate. But obviously I'm just going to use 2 of these. It was a 21 lever signal box, so I'll need 2 of those base plates. So I'm going to have a go at putting these together tonight. Saturday night's entertainment strictly's on, so I expect I shall be here having a go at this. So hopefully we might have a look later on this afternoon. I see, oh, they've even got a clock. That should be interesting to paint. It should all be quite interesting to put together, but that's the plan for this evening. Good evening. Right, we've got this put together. Probably took, I'd say, about 3 hours to glue all this together. It's been done over a couple of days. Quite fiddly to do, but we got there in the end. I think starting off the lever frame, that bottom plate section, you had to roll over a bit of dowel to get a little bit of depth to it. There were some little end plates to fit on which were a bit fiddly, but once I got that done, the actual levers went in quite well. Done the usual, glued my fingers together a bit, but it was okay. This shelf, you can see I actually had to fold the sides down and turn the legs in, but I mean it did actually go together quite well. See if we can stand that up. There we are. So that's basically that done. And then there was a little wood burning stove. So it's got the flue to cut to put on top of that. And then there's a little cupboard made up the chair, little coal shovel, and obviously the clock there. So that's the main bits of detail. So what I'm going to do is get this primed and painted, and then we'll probably have a look at it in place. I might make up like a little old-fashioned style kitchen table, because there's a photograph of the signalman sat reading the paper, so we might make something out with plastic card and set that in. There's quite a bit of room in the signal box, so that'll be probably the next thing. So we'll probably have a look back once I get it all painted up. So might be a few evenings now going on painting the detail on this. Anyway, we'll catch you later. Evening everyone. Got the signal box details now all painted up. Painted all the levers up. I had a black and white photograph, so I could only guess that some were red. Obviously the white ones were easy and the black ones are easy. So I picked out the handles and the locking devices in silver. Painted up the wood burner and the little plinth. Even got the shovel there and the clock. The chair's down cupboard. Made up a little table. I think I need to trim my legs slightly. He's looking a little bit out of level. And I got a gentleman to stand in the window. One thing I didn't mention, when I bought these 7 model kits, I picked up a tub of this Expo super glue. He had it on the stand and I thought I'll pick a tube up, and it's medium grade, sets in 5 to 6 seconds, and I must admit, very good product. Excuse me, I've been using the Rocket super glues, but I am really impressed with how quick that actually works. Very good. So I just thought I would mention that, seeing as he had it there where he was selling the kit, so I'll give him a shout out. It's the first time I've used it, but very impressed. I think compared to the Rocket, I think I would favour this one. I think that was £4 compared to, I think the Rocket products are up at £6 or £7. So yeah, give that a try. It certainly works well on brass, and I've tried it on a bit of plastic or plastic card and had some good results. So what I'll try and do tomorrow is get the signal box detail in, and we'll possibly have another look. And today, I think it was about a week after it was sent, I had these signs turn up from Scale Model Scenery. Beware of the train cast iron signs. That is superb. If I put my finger there behind, it will give you an idea of how big they are. Lovely detail, and that's that same material that he also cut all the signal box signs out of. So he's had a little bit of difficulty with the Royal Mail. These were posted first class 7 days ago and they turned up today. So like I say, brilliant detail. But like I say, go across and have a look at Justin's products. Quite impressive. Anyway, I'll leave it to that, and we'll have a look tomorrow, hopefully with this in place. Well, morning everyone. We've fitted all this detail in. Got our posh clock watching signalman at the window, and inside obviously we got the shelf and the levers fitted, little cupboard there. Bit awkward to get in to film this, but table in, wood burner, and we got a gentleman there sat at just taking it easy. So really that's to that point now that we're done. So I'll just have a finish off with a shot on the layout. Here we are in place. Probably we'll need to fit a light on it at a later stage when I get perhaps the station buildings done. We'll get some lighting in done and fitted. So now I'm not sure whether to go on and do that good shed behind, which will be polyfiller and scribed stone. So I might go on with that this week, and then possibly the platforms, but as they say, bye for now.